Bert here will be doing a walkthrough video on this 2021 Imagine 2800 BH. Bert, show us how it's done.
Okay, this is your hot water tank here. This is the brains to your hot water tank here, and it's protected by a little 2-amp auto fuse right at the end of my finger there. There's a little 2-amp auto fuse there.
Gotcha.
That runs your whole hot water tank.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have your thermostat here, and if it should go haywire, it's protected by emergency cutoff.
Gotcha.
And then if it should catch fire out here, it'll melt this little thermal fuse right there and shut everything down.
Oh, okay. Safety feature.
So you
Nice.
got 3 safeties on there, and your 120 heater fits right behind this black cap here. You just take off that black cap there.
If you need to put a new element in.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then this is where you're going to drain your hot water tank in the fall.
Yep.
Get all the water out of it.
Yep.
And
Just
then once you got your hot water tank drained,
yep.
then you're going to go into this compartment here,
Your outside kitchen compartment.
and you're going to have to take off this cover here.
Okay.
Back in there is your bypass valves.
Gotcha.
They're quarter turn valves. You can't go wrong. It's a quarter turn in the spring and a quarter turn in the fall.
Now, can you show us which is winterized and which one to winterize is it that's the way it is now?
This is in the winterized mode.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Now, can you change it to?
This is a summer mode
Gotcha. So that will fill up your hot water tank now.
with water.
Yep. So all these two are in line, and this one here stays that way.
Right,
Gotcha.
because that's your cutoff valve.
Yeah.
Okay, now that opens it for winterizing, and this here closes
Right.
these two.
That's why they call it a bypass. To bypass your hot water heater.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, when you're filling after you done all your antifreeze taking out,
Yep.
and you want to fill your fresh water tank, your hot water tank, then you have to have one hot water tap opened so all the air can come out of the tank and the water can go in.
All right. So you're basically flushing the system.
Right.
Yeah, and then getting all the air out.
Right. And then that little blue hose up front, you can
Yep.
also quick couple it here as well. Wash
Oh,
off
gotcha.
your boots, your kids, your dogs, cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Then when you're plugging your trailer in,
Mm-hmm.
if this little blue light don't come on, you have no power to your trailer. That little blue light has to come on to have power to your trailer.
So it's a good way to show if you're not getting power from your house or the campground or whatever.
Right.
Gotcha. The problem may not be the trailer. It
Right.
can be your power supply.
That's right. And then it's backup camera ready if you so wish to purchase the cameras. The
Yeah.
one fits back in that black.
Gotcha. No, so it's roughed in for it.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
the other one fits on the dash of your truck.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's Bluetooth, so there's no wiring needed.
Oh, okay. Super.
Yeah. And then on the top there you have a rubber roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's guaranteed for so many years, but for that so many years guarantee, they expect you to get up there twice a year, clean it off, make sure everything's nice and clean. There's a rubber roof cleaner you can get, otherwise you use soap and water.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main reason they want you up there twice a year is to check the caulking, make sure none of it come loose, none of it cracked.
Mm-hmm.
The only caulking used on a rubber roof is Dicor. Do not use anything else but Dicor.
Dicor. Got it.
Yeah.
And then if you have excessive cracking on the seams up there, can you just put the Dicor over top of it, or do you want to scrape away the bad stuff?
Just put the Dicor over top of it.
Gotcha. You should be fine.
Yeah, and you should
Yeah.
be fine. The Dicor self-leveling, you just squirt it on there. And
Yeah.
that's all you have to
And you apply it pretty liberally, right? You just,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a night light. When
Gotcha.
you're looking at night there.
Yep.
And that's where you're going to hook up your sewer hose.
Gotcha.
And then you got your gray and black valves underneath there.
Oh, okay. So
So you're going to pull the black one first.
that which is this one back here.
which is, where the hell is it?
Right.
Oh, way back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna pull the black one first.
Yep.
Once it's finished draining, then you're gonna pull the gray one.
Gotcha.
Black one is your toilet, the gray one is your sink and shower water.
Gotcha. So yeah, you wash out the sewer hose with the gray water.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then back under there, you have a red and blue pipe coming down.
Yep.
That's your low point drains.
So when you're winterizing in the winter, you've bypassed your hot water, drained your hot water, open those up, and it gets the excess water out of the lines.
Right, and then you put the caps back on and do your winterizing.
Right.
Once you use your sewer hose, it's going to fit inside your bumper here. You have bumper ends here that fits over top that
Gotcha.
to hold your sewer hose in place.
Yeah, because you don't really want that inside.
And when you're emptying your black tank and you want to clean it out, hook your water hose to here, and they have shower heads inside the black tank to wash your black tank out.
Just
nice
to
and
spray
clean.
it out and clean. Yeah.
Yeah, and keep down the smells. And then you have another gray valve up here.
Oh, okay.
That drains on the back there. You just have to pull the valve here and it drains out the back as well.
Okay, so it's not two connection points. It's just there's two separate tanks. So
Right.
your black, your gray, and then your other gray.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this blue hose connects up in here, down, I should say down in here.
Gotcha.
And then you have your hot and cold taps there, but when you put it in the back one there, you just have cold water.
Gotcha. So that's hot and cold here.
And then you're gonna bring your water hose up through this lid here.
Gotcha.
You're gonna hook it there to pressure up your trailer just like your house.
Gotcha. Then you don't have to have your water pump on because you have the pressure from the tap.
Right. And then this is your city water
Yeah.
valve here. And if you're at your campground and you wanna leave your campground and you wanna take fresh water with you, just flip this lever up like that. Now you'll be filling your fresh water tank as well.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, it's in the city water position.
Gotcha.
This is your battery shut off.
Mm-hmm.
When you can pull this out like that, your battery shut off, and
Yeah.
then that's
It
connected.
kills all the power to your battery because you'll always draw power like your propane detector, etc. So if you leave it, if you don't turn the battery disconnect off, come back in a few days, your battery will be dead.
Yeah. And then this is your 120 plug-in here for whatever
Gotcha.
you want 124 up here, and then that's your cable connections for your TV.
Gotcha. If you have
And
cable at the site.
if you put this light on the number 2 side
Yeah.
on the switch there, then it comes motion detection.
Oh, gotcha.
And then this little black guy here,
That's your. Well, you can get a rechargeable flashlight that can go there. It's just roughed in for it.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And then up here is a switch to turn the cap lights on.
Oh, here, let me go. Oh, there you go. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's where the switch is.
Okay. Then you have your jack up here. That's your up. This is your down.
Yep.
Then you have your light for nighttime.
If you're going to hook up and it's dark out.
And then if for some reason your jack doesn't work and you know your batteries are good, then you're going to follow that red wire down.
Mm-hmm.
And back in here, you're going to find a 30 amp fuse.
So that's an inline fuse people forget about, and you have no power to the thing. That's the first thing you check, basically.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the fuse.
Gotcha.
And if your fuse is good, your batteries are good, and your jacks still don't want to work, then you're going to pull out this rubber plug here,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a jack inside your compartment. You're going to put it on there and
Crank it.
crank your jack up and down.
So yeah, you have a manual override. Got it. Oh yeah, your dual 20-pound bottles.
Right. Whichever bottle this is pointing to, you're going to use the propane out of that tank first.
Gotcha.
Now, You can start out on either side. It doesn't matter. It'll do the same thing either way.
Right.
Okay, but let's say you're starting out on that side,
Mm-hmm.
and this tank runs dry.
Yep.
As long as this one's open, your regulator here will automatically switch over to the full tank.
Oh, good. So you don't run out of propane in the middle of the night and freeze.
Right.
Gotcha.
And when one tank runs dry and it's switched over to the other one, the sight glass here, you'll see red inside this sight glass.
Oh,
You
okay.
know the one
Just kind of an
company-
indicator to show that it's whether it's full or empty.
Right.
Gotcha.
Then if you want to take the empty one off and get it filled, you manually have to switch this over to the full side.
Gotcha.
If you don't do that, you'll get a little seepage of propane through this hose. It won't do nothing. Just kind of make a little propane sprinkler in front of your trailer. So
Gotcha.
and then this is your breakaway cable here.
Right. That'll activate the brakes if the trailer ever came away from the tow vehicle.
Right.
Gotcha. I believe it's the law to you must have that hooked up when you're towing.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely is. Then on this side, you got all your hitch and all that.
Yeah.
Your
That
cord-
stuff he had wanted it included.
Yeah.
Hopefully he likes that.
Yeah.
And we still have to go through this unit one more time and clean it and everything, but we thought we'd do this now.
And then when you have your awning out
Yep.
and you want to tilt it, all you do is pull this down.
Gotcha. Because you want that angle so the water runs off.
Right.
And you can do that either the front or the back. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then when you're putting your awning in,
Yeah.
you want it done like that so that you can put your awning back in.
Gotcha. You want that one straight for when you're putting it out or in, so it doesn't
Then
damage
if
it.
You should have problems with your awning with electrical for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Then what you're going to do is pull out this little black rubber plug there.
Yeah.
You'll see a square-headed screw in there.
Yeah.
Take out that screw, and what that does is disconnect the motor from this arm.
Okay, so then you can.
But the far end is still spring-loaded, so with a little bit of help, you can still get your awning in or out.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Good to know.
You never stop. There. That pretty well covers all the outside. Oh, that's your outside speakers there for your stereo.
Sure.
That's a vent for your stove up there.
Right, and you'd have to open that so
Yeah.
you can vent the.
Has a flap in there. Just click it open and click it shut when you're not.
Oh, gotcha. That's pretty simple.
This is where you're going to fill your fresh water tank.
Yeah, you can do it on the other side too, when you hook up your hose.
Yeah.
But you can also do it here.
Right.
That's good.
And if your fire slide out, the slide out on the other side won't come in for you for some unknown reason,
Yeah.
then you're going to take that crank in your front compartment,
Yeah.
stick it in here, and you're going to crank your slide out in and out by hand.
Gotcha. Just in case you ever lose power,
Right.
which you
And
never
then
know.
to drain your fresh water tank, right underneath here you'll see a big white valve. Just
Yep.
pull the handle on it and it drains your
Just to drain all your fresh water. Nice big valve so it drains out quickly.
Right.
No harm in draining fresh water.
And then back here you have your fridge. It has a little on and off switch up in the corner there.
Gotcha. Now you have to be plugged into power for that to work, but
Right.
it does work good as
Yeah.
just regular storage too.
And then this is your outside stove.
Oh yeah, 2-burner range there.
You're gonna need a barbecue lighter to light it up there.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
has a hose attachment underneath it here.
Okay,
You just undo the hose from there, and then you'll quick couple it right here,
gotcha. I can kind of see that.
and then turn on the valve,
Gotcha.
and then you'll get propane to your stove.
Perfect.
Pretty well covers the outside.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, inside this first cupboard here,
Mhm.
in this bag is all your manuals
Gotcha.
and your remotes for your TV and your stereo.
Gotcha.
And this one here If you want to download this on your cell phone, hit this here, the blue light comes on,
For Bluetooth, yeah.
Bluetooth.
So you download the app and then you can run all that, the slide and everything from your phone
Right,
via Bluetooth.
yeah. And this is your ceiling lights. That's
Yeah.
your exterior light underneath your awning.
Mm-hmm.
That's your water pump.
Yeah, so if you're running water just out of your tank, just press the water pump and it pressures up everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this is to light your hot water tank up on,
So it's gas or electric.
and this one's on electric.
Gotcha. So gas or electric or both. Can you do both at the same time?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Heat up your hot water faster.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you and if you want to take a shower, turn them both on 10 minutes before you take your shower. Then instead of a minute and a half shower, you can have about a 4-minute shower.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Before you run out.
Right. Run out of hot water.
Yeah.
And then these just, when your tanks fill up, these little lights will go on.
Sure. So that's your level indicator.
Right.
Gotcha.
And this is just your cupboards,
Gotcha. Yeah, lots of drawers and cupboards in this one.
drawers. Down in this one here, this is your electrical box here.
Gotcha. So that's converting your fuses for your 110 systems and your, for your 12 volt systems and your breakers for your 120.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then if you happen to blow a fuse, the red
Yep.
light beside it will come on letting you know which fuse you blew.
Well, that'll make it easy to see if you've blown a fuse or not.
Right. And then this here is your stereo.
Gotcha.
You have a remote in there for your stereo, but to turn it on, you just have to hit this button here.
Yeah.
A is your inside speaker,
Yeah.
B is your outside speaker.
Got it. And everything else is AM, FM disc. So it's AM, FM, CD, DVD.
And then if you want to watch a movie, put your DVD in there and you can watch a movie.
Right. It's all hooked in.
Yeah. All hooked in. And then this TV, it'll come out,
Oh, so it swivels and comes out.
swivels to wherever you want to have it.
Gotcha. Now this is a gas electric fridge.
Right.
8 cubic feet.
Yeah. And to turn it on, you hit this button here,
Oh, let me. Yeah.
and where you want to leave it is on auto,
Gotcha.
because right now we're plugged in, it'll be on power. If I run out there and unplugged it,
Yeah.
it would automatically switch itself to propane.
Gotcha.
As long as the tanks are opened, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you plug it back in, it'll switch itself to power.
Right. So, and why wouldn't you use power whenever possible?
Right.
Yeah.
And this here just sets the temperature
Gotcha.
on your freezer in your fridge.
Okay. So yeah, you want to. Some people like stuff maybe colder. You can adjust it.
Right. And then if you want to fine tune your cooling down in here,
Yeah.
you have a blue arrow on the side there and this white guy here.
Yeah.
If you want it colder, you're going to slide that white guy up. If you want it warmer, you're going to slide him down.
Gotcha.
And you see this white wire here?
Yeah.
On the end of that white wire that fits into this white sleeve
Mhm.
is a thermistor.
Oh.
And if that thermistor happens to fall out of that white sleeve, it's going to freeze everything in your fridge. So always keep an eye
Keep an eye on it. If it comes, if it becomes unattached, you want to put it back on.
on it. Right.
Got it.
Then there's the keys for the,
Oh, the keys for the trailer. Yep.
Yeah.
2 sets.
and then down in here you got a place to
Oh yeah.
carry your stuff.
Yeah.
And on the bottom one here, this is where you're going to feed Fido.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then on your stove, this just flips back like that.
Gotcha.
And then whenever you want to light a burner, just turn it to light there.
Yeah.
The red light will come on, you know that burner's on, and then you just hit your trigger here.
Gotcha.
If the propane was on, it would be lighting up the burners.
Gotcha.
Don't-
Oh yeah, we didn't turn the propane on though, did we?
No, we didn't.
Gotcha.
But all the burners work the same way.
Gotcha.
And then when you want to light your oven,
Mm-hmm.
you open the door like this,
Mm-hmm.
and you look straight down on the glass there, and you'll see the reflection of your
Oh, okay.
pilot back there.
Gotcha.
So then you're going to turn that to light there, hold that button in, and then you're going to hit your clicker here.
Yeah.
Then you're going to watch down there when your pilot lights up.
Yeah.
Then you're going to hold this for another 30 seconds.
Hold it in for another 30 seconds. Yep.
Let it go, make sure your pilot's still going, and then you just turn it up to whatever
To whatever temperature. Got it. And that's your on and off there.
Yeah, that's your blue lights for your burners.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you take it the other way, then you have your blue lights plus your light inside the oven.
Gotcha.
And then this is the fan for your stove.
Right. Yeah, we saw that on the outside.
And that's the light for your stove. The
Gotcha.
microwave is just standard microwave.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that works. Yeah, it'd be plugged into power, but it works. It's a residential.
Then you have a big drawer here for your pots and pans.
What are the pegs for? That's to...
That's to hold everything in place.
Gotcha. So if you have plates, you can put the peg right up to it so they're not banging around and stuff.
Move your pigs wherever it's
God.
going to help you the most.
God, that makes sense. Good.
And then these are just drawers.
Gotcha.
And you got another big drawer here. And then if you forget anything about your winterizing,
Oh, it's all right here.
it's all right here on this door.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then that I don't know if you can get that on your camera there. That big long hose there, that's your winterizing hose.
Oh, gotcha.
So you get that out of there, put the end of it in your gallon of antifreeze.
Yeah.
Then on this end over here, you got a valve there that you have to give a quarter turn to.
Gotcha. And then turn your water pump on, and it'll suck the antifreeze right out of the jug.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, that makes it winterizing it pretty simple.
Right. And when you're doing your winterizing, you're going to have it. You do one tap at a time.
Mm-hmm.
First you go on this side, wait till all the water comes out and the antifreeze starts coming.
Yeah.
When the antifreeze starts coming, then you're going to switch to the other side.
Gotcha.
And you do your bathroom the same way, one tap at a time. Your outside shower, one tap at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget your toilet. Don't forget your inside shower.
Gotcha.
Always one tap at a time.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then this is an extension for your counter.
Oh, yeah. Nice flip-up shelf.
It's just got little levers on the bottom there.
One on each side. You just press
On
them.
each side.
Yeah.
Just press them and it goes back down.
Gotcha.
Make sure this is always in before you put your slide out in.
Gotcha.
Because your slide out fits right up here.
Oh, yeah. You could bust something if you leave it up.
Right. And then on your table,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little yellow button here.
Yeah.
You click that to the side there,
Yeah.
and then you can collapse your table
And to make a bed.
and down there to make a bed.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Now I see that it's you can did you have it down when you're traveling? Like I see it's strapped down. So you could move this table out, but it's strapped down right at the moment for shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
But you should have the table down when you're traveling.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah, if it just fits down in there,
Yeah.
because it's freestanding and it could tip over and
Bounce around or something.
bounce around.
Gotcha.
Right. And then this is your thermostat here. To turn it on, you hit this bottom button.
Gotcha.
Come on, you.
Now does that just light up? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. That
50. Now it's in Fahrenheit, right?
Right.
Yeah, see we have it on cool.
Yeah.
So I hear the air conditioner, so that's working.
Yeah. And then you push it again, and then you have your heat.
Gotcha.
And then
Oh, now I can hear the furnace kick on.
and then this button goes up.
You just set your temperature.
This one goes down. And
Gotcha.
this one goes from your air conditioner to your furnace.
Gotcha. That seems pretty straightforward.
Then to shut it back off, you
Just press and hold the same way.
Yeah.
Got it.
Goes off.
I was going to mention too, because the furnaces come on, the furnace, and if I'm saying this correctly, the air conditioner just comes on if you're plugged into power.
Right.
But the furnace, it's going to cycle on. So the fan comes on first, and then the furnace kicks in, and then when it reaches temperature, the heat cuts out, but the fan will still keep running for a while.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And that's your propane detector. If you have a propane leak in here and he smells propane, he'll let you know in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
And then on this window here, this is your escape window. If you had to use it, just grab this here and flip your screen out.
Yeah.
Then undo this, and then out you'd go.
Gotcha.
But now they cut a slot in there. If you want it for ventilation, just set it up like that.
Oh, nice.
That got your ventilation. And then up here in these cubby holes here, you got your USB ports and your 120 plug.
That's handy.
And then on this here, that's your little night blue light.
Yeah.
And that's your reading light.
Oh, perfect. So you have 2 settings on the lights.
Yeah, 2 settings on the lights.
Gotcha.
And then if you want to put stuff underneath your bed, you just lift it up like that.
Well, you got all that storage.
Yeah, you got all that storage, and this just slides back and forth.
Gotcha. Just for extra space.
Extra space.
It's where you put your socks, I guess. Hey?
Right. Okay, and that pretty well covers everything here.
Gotcha.
Your smoke detector there.
Okay, now that's run off just a 9-volt battery, so when
Right, yeah.
that dies, it'll kind of go off, so you know you got to change the battery.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then you can set up another TV here if you so wish to. All the
All the
connections are
plugins and everything are there.
there. Right.
Yeah, we didn't order it with a bedroom TV.
And then on this here, you pull these guys off.
Okay. Because this one's a sofa bed as well.
Right. And then you just pick it up like this and stretch it out.
Gotcha.
And then you got legs on the bottom. These legs are adjustable.
Oh, good.
Got pins in them. Now you can adjust them higher or lower.
Right.
And this just sits down like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring this in like this.
Oh, there you go.
And that's,
Boom, perfect bed.
And that's your bed.
Well, that's nice and easy and fast. Then to put it back in, just, okay, lift it up, fold the legs in. Easy.
And then you
Even I could do it.
back in with your sofa.
I see those got Velcro on them too, so kind of keep them in place.
Yeah. And then you got your bunk beds here.
Gotcha.
And on this bottom one here, it has a catch right up in here.
Oh, here, let me get at that. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go.
So that if you want to carry your bicycles or whatever you want to carry big,
Oh, you can latch the bottom bunk up,
latch the bottom bunk up.
give you more storage space.
The other part is there and it gives you more storage and it gives you a big storage.
Gotcha.
And then this here is just your top bunk.
Gotcha. It has a light as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, lots of light.
Lots of light. And back in here is your bathroom. You have 2 switches here, one for your light and one for your fan.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Vent.
then you just crank that out.
Crank it open.
It
Yep.
opened. Then you got storage here for your towels,
Nice.
for your toilet paper. You got a shelf there, and whatever else you want to put there.
Right.
Storage under all of these.
Yeah. Medicine cabinet.
Then you got storage under here.
Gotcha.
And you got the toilet paper holder.
Yeah, we do not install the toilet paper holder because we always put it in the wrong spot. So sometimes there's an issue with that, but it's only a couple screws. So.
Yeah. And then this is your shower door.
Mhm.
Always make sure you have a fairly good hold of it.
Yeah.
Because it's spring loaded. If it slams back there,
It'll
it's
just
off,
yeah.
it
You could break it.
break.
Yeah. Don't let it just snap back. Just kind of guide it back.
Got it back.
Yeah. You just push it in and to unlatch it and
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it has a as your screen door goes in or your shower door goes in, it has a wiper on the inside to wipe the water off.
Oh, good. Yeah, so it's not all full of water back in there.
Right, and then this is your GFI.
Oh, gotcha.
If it happens to trip, it's going to look like that. Just push the center back in to reset it.
Gotcha.
There. And
Excellent.
That's about everything we need.
Well, thanks so much, Bert. I appreciate that. I will send this to him, and if he has questions, he can just let us know.
Right.
Thanks, Bert.